Welcome to this Vinyasa Yoga class for beginners. Today I'll take you through a sequence that will help you build both strength and flexibility at a pace that's good to start your yoga journey. Let's begin in a seated position. Sitting up tall, as you inhale, reach the shoulders up to the ears, and then exhale, roll them back and down. Again, inhale, reach them up to the ears, and then exhale, roll them back and down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And then interlace your fingers, bring the elbows together, and then start rolling out your wrists a few times in each direction. So when you're ready, reverse. And then from here, flip the palms up, extend the arms overhead, elongating the whole body. And then exhale, right fingertips to the floor and lean over to the right side. And then inhale, come back for the center, right arm reaches up. And then exhale, lean over to the left side. Inhale through the center and exhale to the right. Inhale through the center and exhale to the left. Inhale middle and exhale to the right, and this time hold it here. And make sure that the left sit bone stays rooted down on the ground as you reach and elongate that entire left side of your body. Then inhale, come back to the center, reach the right arm up, exhale, lean to the left and stay. Remember to root down through the right sit bone and then reach and breathe here. Inhale, back to the center, and then walk the hands forward, come to all fours position. On your hands and on your knees with the wrists directly beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. And then as you inhale, arch the spine, lift the chin up, and exhale, dome the back, push the floor away from you so that the shoulder blades can spread away from the spine, and bring the chin to the chest. And continue. Inhale, arch, lift the chin, exhale, dome, chin to your chest. Find a rhythm that works for you. Last one. And then come to neutral position. Tuck your toes under and lift the knees off the floor and start settling the hips back and up, pushing the floor away from you with the hands to elongate across the back. And then in downward facing, your knees can stay bent. If it's comfortable for you to straighten them, you can do so. And then your heels maybe just hovering above the mat, or maybe it's possible for you to bring them all the way down to the floor. So any of those variations works just as well. And once you're here in downward facing, start walking your feet. So bending one knee and then the other, reaching one heel down towards the ground and then the other. Again, find a rhythm that works for you, that feels good. And then from here, from downward facing dog, with the next inhale, glide forward to plank position. And then lower the knees down, and as you exhale, bend the elbows, shift the weight forward, and start lowering all the way down to the mat. Once you're down, point your toes. As you inhale, lift the head and chest up to cobra. Remember to bring the shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale through all fours, tuck your toes under, and again send the hips back and up into downward facing. Take a breath here. With the next inhale, come forward to plank position. And exhale, knees down, and with full control, bend the elbows and start lowering down as if doing a half push-up, but lowering all the way onto the belly. Point the toes, inhale, lift the head and chest, gently press away with the hands to lift to cobra, shoulders away from the ears, elbows stay close to the torso. And then exhale through all fours, tuck the toes under, and come into downward facing dog. One breath here. With the next inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, knees down with control, elbows bend, lower down. Inhale, lift the head and chest up to cobra, lifting only as high as it's comfortable for you. And then exhale, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. One breath here. And then with the next inhale, extend the right leg back behind you, keeping the hips level to the ground. And as you exhale, come to plank position, bringing the knee to the chest, and then step the foot forward in between the hands. If it's hard to step it all the way forward, you can help yourself with your right hand, and then lower the left knee down. Start climbing up, bringing the hands on the top of your thigh, and you could stay here, shifting the hips forward and down, or if comfortable, extend the arms up to the ceiling, and you can keep the palms parallel as you gaze ahead, or you could try bringing the palms together and then look up to your thumbs. Hold it here, breathing steadily through the nose. And as you exhale, draw the hands to the heart and release the left hand to the floor just beside your foot. And as you inhale, extend the right arm up to the ceiling. And again, stay. And then release, right hand comes down to the floor, and then step back to all fours position. Tuck your toes under and take the hips back into downward facing dog. In from downward facing, as you inhale, extend the left leg back. And then exhale, knee to the chest and plank, and step the left foot forward. Remember, you can help yourself with the hand. Then lower the right knee, this time down. And as you inhale, climb up, hands on the top of your thigh, or if comfortable, reach the arms up, picking a variation that works for you. And exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Right hand comes down to the floor. As you inhale, extend the left arm up to the ceiling. And remember to keep the hips forward and down. And release, bring the left hand to the floor, and then step the left foot to all fours position, tuck your toes under, and then shift the hips back and up into downward facing dog. One breath here in downward facing dog. And as you inhale, extend the right leg back. And exhale, bring the knee towards the chest. Release the right foot to the floor. Stay on the ball of the back foot. And then as you inhale, reach the arms up to high lunge position. And again, you can have the arms parallel and gaze ahead for balance. Or you could press the palms together and look up. And that could challenge your balance a little bit more. And then exhale, start circling the left heel down to the ground, and then extend the arms out to the sides for warrior two position. And then gaze in the direction of your right hand. And then flip the right palm up, release the left hand to the back leg. Inhale, reach the right arm to the sky. And as you exhale, start leaning back to arrive in reversed warrior position. And if you notice that your right knee straightened, see if you can send it back over the ankle, bending into that right knee, staying low. Inhale, come back to warrior two. And as you exhale, lower the right forearm to your thigh. And then extend the left arm up and over your head towards the front of your mat for side angle position. Then elongate the whole body from the left heel to the left fingertips. And breathe into this shape. And then release. Left hand comes down to the floor. Right hand comes down to the floor. Step back to plank position. Inhale here and plank. And as you exhale, shift the hips back and up into downward facing dog. Take a breath here in downward facing. And as you inhale, extend the left leg back. Exhale, come forward to plank, knee to chest, and release the left foot to the ground. Stay on the ball of the right foot. As you inhale, reach the arms up, picking a variation that works for you. Arms parallel or palms pressing, and breathe. And with your next exhale, start transitioning to warrior two. So circle that right heel down to the floor, open the arms out to the sides, bend into the left knee, and hold. And then flip the left palm up, bring the right hand to the back leg. Inhale, reach the left arm to the ceiling, and then exhale, reach it back behind you, arriving in the reverse warrior position. And remember to bend the left knee. And then inhale, come back through warrior two. And as you exhale, left forearm to the thigh. And then extend the right arm up and over the head. And reach from your right heel to the right fingertips. And then release, right hand to the floor, left hand to the floor, step back to plank, inhale here in plank position, and then exhale, take it back into downward facing dog. One breath here. And as you inhale, come forward to plank, and exhale, lower the knees down and lower all the way down onto the mat. Then from here, send the arms back alongside the body with the palms facing up to the ceiling. Bring the legs and the big toes together. And with the next inhale, lift the legs and the chest off the mat and breathe. One more. And then exhale, release. Bring the hands beside your ribcage. As you inhale, press up to all fours position. Then separate the knees a little bit wider apart. Bring the big toes together. And then sit the hips back towards your heels for child's position. Bring the forehead down to the mat and reach the arms forward. And as you inhale, start pressing away from the floor to come up to a seated position. Bring the knees together and sit back on your heels. Then as you inhale, extend the arms out to the sides. And exhale, right arm under, bend the elbows and touch the backs of your hands together, or if possible, clasp the hands together. Then lift the elbows, take the forearms away from your face and look up to your hands as you breathe. Inhale, reach the arms out to the sides, and then exhale, bring them in front of you, this time crossing the left under the right, bend the elbows, touch the backs of your hands or clasp the hands. Lift the elbows, forearms away from your nose, and stay breathing steadily. And then inhale, extend the arms out to the sides. And exhale, release. Swing the legs forward and extend them straight in front of you. And then from here, bend your right knee and bring the heel close towards your bottom, leaving some space here in between the foot and the thigh. Then wrap the left arm around your right leg, right fingertips behind you, and then turn to the right to gaze over the right shoulder. And breathe here. Inhale, turn back to the front, and then keep the right knee bent. Pull the heel in towards your groin, letting the knee point out to the right. Then face towards your left leg. Inhale as you prepare, and then exhale, fold towards your left leg, folding an amount that works for you, for your body, for today. With the next inhale, start coming back up. And exhale, release, stretch the right leg straight, bend the left knee, bringing the heel close to the bottom, leaving some space between the foot and your thigh. And then right arm wraps around your leg, left fingertips behind you for support. Inhale, prepare, and as you exhale, turn to the left, gaze over the left shoulder. With each inhale, lengthening up through the crown of the head, and with each exhale, allowing yourself to come a little bit deeper into this twist. With the next breath in, turn back to the front, and exhale, release. Bring the left heel to the ground, point the left knee out to the side, face to the right leg. Inhale, prepare. And then exhale, fold an amount that works. With your next inhale, start coming back up. And exhale, release. Then bend both knees, placing the feet on the floor, about hip-width distance apart. Hands behind you, with the fingers pointing to the front of your mat. And with the next breath in, lift the hips high, coming to a reverse tabletop position. And you could stay here, keeping your chin close to the chest. Or if it feels good for your neck, release the head back and breathe here. And then exhale, release, lower the hips down, and then extend the legs straight in front of you. Inhale, prepare for a forward fold, and when you're ready, exhale, start folding in towards your legs. Again, finding a depth that works for you. Inhale, start coming back up. And exhale, release. And this is a perfect moment now to take a few moments and rest in Shavasana. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I wish you a restful Shavasana and rest of your day. And I can't wait to see you along your journey and in another class.